it's Miss Walbert. So I have a magical story for you today. This is called The Magician's Hat. And the author, or the person who wrote this story, is Malcolm Mitchell. Malcolm Mitchell is an author and a poet and a football player. That's right, he also played football. That's Malcolm Mitchell, and he played for the New England Patriots. So let's read The Magician's Hat, and then we're going to make a fun pop-up drawing with a magic hat. The Magician's Hat by Malcolm Mitchell, illustrated by Joanne Lou Verithroff. The Magician's Hat. Family Fun Day at the library was filled with exciting events. Book scavenger hunts, storytelling, reading rallies. Today, for the first time, a magician arrived with a bag of tricks and a big hat. Everyone gathered around to see the magician perform. He bent a spoon just by looking at it. He made playing cards float in front of his nose. The magician could even make a coin appear from a puppy's ear. When he waved his wand, a banana vanished. This was just the warm-up act. Now the magician was ready to dazzle the crowd with his favorite trick of all. The magician's magic started with a story. When I was a kid, my mom and dad brought me to this library on Family Fun Day. During the book scavenger hunt, I wandered into the reading room. There were hundreds of books. Books about dogs, books about planes, books about the sun, flowers, rain, cities, and circus dancers. Out of the hundreds of books, one special book jumped out at me. It was a book about magic. I read and read and read every single word on every single page. I discovered that book wasn't just about magic. I learned that books are magic. Even though I was still in the library, those pages and words took me places I had always dreamed of going. This is how I knew I wanted to become a magician when I grew up. Soon after that, I got my magician's hat. The Family Fun Day crowd had grown. Kids from all over town were eager to see more of the magician's magic. He asked them, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" Amy shouted, "I want to be a dentist." The magician invited Amy to reach inside his hat. Amy dug deep, then deeper, until she felt something. It's a book," Amy shouted. The magician asked, "What is your book about?" "My book's about teeth, cleaning teeth and fixing teeth and x-rays." Right away, like magic, Amy saw herself holding dental tools, a toothbrush, and a rinsing cup. But in the library, where everyone could see, Amy was hugging her book and smiling. Matt had been watching closely. After seeing Amy's magic, he wondered what else is in that hat. He called out, "I want to be a famous football player." And so the magician offered Matt his hat. "Let's see what magic you can find inside." Matt reached in, way down. There was something that could fit into just one hand. Matt plunged both hands into the hat and pulled. It's a book about football. It even has my name on it. All at once, like magic, Matt was on the field, catching, running, punting, tackling, sometimes fumbling, sometimes falling, lots of times winning. Ryan called out from the back of the crowd, "Wait a second, this is not magic. Amy's and Matt's parents must have told the magician what they want to be when they grow up. The magician asked Ryan, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" This was Ryan's chance to prove that the magician was a fake. He snickered and said, "A dog." The magician asked Ryan to reach into his magical hat. Ryan said, "I can't feel anything." Sometimes you must really reach and stretch for what you want to be. That's part of the magic. Ryan reached deeper and deeper until his fingers grabbed onto something. He clutched a beautiful book that had nothing to do with dogs. Its pages were filled with letters and paintings and photos and foldouts, stars, planets, rocket ships. Ryan had always dreamed of becoming an astronaut and exploring the wide open sky, hurtling into outer space and zooming to a far-off galaxy. "Wahoo!" whispered Ryan. "How did you do that?" "I'm not doing anything," the magician said. "You are." "I am?" asked Ryan. "But there's gotta be a secret trick in those books. The desires that are within you bring out the magic in these books. Follow your dreams and they will take you to wherever you want to go." The magician turned his hat so everyone could see inside. "What are your dreams?" That question made all kinds of magic appear. Hi again. So I hope you enjoyed the magician's hat, and I hope you're thinking about what might be in your hat. What do you think would be in your magician's hat? So for the project that I had today, you just need some very simple materials. You just need some paper. Any size paper will work. You need a marker or a pencil, and then you need something to add color. So markers would be great, or colored pencils, or crayons, or even paint if you want. So what we're going to do first is we're going to take a piece of paper, and we're going to fold it in half, hamburger style. So we're going to go this way. All right, we're not going to do the hot dog. That's hot dog. No hot dog. We want the hamburger. So we're going to fold it in half, just like that. And then we're going to take this top piece right here and we're going to fold it back. So that top piece right there, and fold it back. Okay, so it looks just like that. All right, I folded it in half, and then I'm going to take this top part right here and I'm going to fold just that side back up.
Okay, so now that I made sure that I had my paper folded in half and then the top folded back, I'm going to turn it around, and right down here on the bottom, I'm going to draw a magician's hat. Right down here on the bottom. Because all great magic acts have a bunny trick, I'm going to add just the ears of a bunny right up here at the top. So it looks like they're coming out of my hat. Just the ears of the bunny. Then I'm going to open up my paper, and I have lots of space on the inside. So I'm going to draw the rest of my bunny. Inside of my magic hat. You can draw anything that you like. I'm going to draw some things that I like, but you can draw anything that you would want to have in your magic hat. So I'm going to put an artist palette inside of my hat. And a sailboat inside of my hat. And a flower inside of my hat. And a football inside of my hat. And maybe a beach umbrella inside of my hat. What do you want to have inside of your hat? And then after that, I'm going to write my name down here. You always want to write your name here. And then I'm going to get some markers or some colored pencils. And I'm going to add lots of color. So when I get all finished coloring and drawing however I want, I can do a little magic and show everybody what's inside of my hat. So have fun with the magician's hat, and I'll see you again soon.